Hey Esther, how's it going? you know, Philly. I love when you call me Philly actually because I was watching this movie the other night. I don't know if you ever seen it. Five Goes West, New York, whatever. And they think there's no cats there actually, but yeah. The one kid calls him Philly Mousequit. That reminds me of you calling me Philly. So that's so cool. I was waiting for you to come on. I was wondering where you were. So yeah, I mean, I was waiting. I was doing my last minute, talking before I go to bed. Retired to the master bedroom and chit chat. Sharing my bedroom thoughts and all that fun stuff. So my thing was like I wanted to share some things. So we got some really great recipes coming up this weekend. We definitely got some shrimp and grits. It's going to be really good. And I'm going to use I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but if you have, it's going to be really good. You guys are going to love it. And I'm going to use prosciutto instead of that's the Italian bacon instead of regular bacon. It's a really simple, great recipe. And also, hopefully, if we have time, Sunday, it depends, but yeah, most likely we will make it. We're gonna make, our what do you call it, deep dish pizza. As I said before, I've been wanting to make this for a long time. I just really hate making the mess in my bedroom or in my kitchen, to make it basically. But yeah, we are at that going on, and then we also have, one thing that I wanted to talk about earlier was I like, I made another live, but I was rebooting the series right tonight because I went to the gym and I hope to eat healthier this week and go out less. I know my videos require it. It really doesn't contracts to my content and everything. But hopefully on the weekends we'll just go out eat on the weekends. But yeah, during the week, hopefully we'll just eat at home and we'll do a lot more fasting and we're gonna add a lot more, salads in our diet. So that's what I really want to do. So that's one thing that we're trying to do. And then also, how do you guys, and including you, Esther, how do you feel about me going to St. Louis, Missouri in the next few weeks, actually? Because that's something that I really, really want to do. And I really, like I promised I was getting more traveling content, in my content. I really want to go to the St. Louis Arc, and I really want to try some really good barbecue with you guys. St. Louis is arguably the first barbecue place of America, the best barbecue city of America, because it actually has a few more than the city that I'm closer to, KC. It actually has over 200. So yeah, I absolutely will. KC has over 200, barbecue restaurants, but St. Louis has actually more. So it's actually between the two of those places, they actually are the barbecue capitals of America. So we're gonna try some really great barbecue, and we are definitely gonna go to the St. Louis Arc, and it's gonna be really, really good. Um, St. Louis, where's the call my boyfriend's number? Well, we got some drama going on. If I want to be actually, hey, you could tell me, you could tell, hey, you can call them all my exes all you want, but it wouldn't make a difference actually, because they all told me I would never amount to nothing. That's why I'm here. So I feel your pain. I get you. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go. And actually, there's a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. That's another place that I really wanted to go to. So because I love reading the Ripley's Believe It or Not books when I was a kid. So yeah, I do believe they actually do have a Ripley's Believe It or Not. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but within the next 3 weeks. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I mean, St. Louis, Missouri, and you guys are gonna love the Arc. It's gonna be really good, actually. So yeah. Like I promised, I was gonna add a lot more traveling content, in my content. So because you guys deserve it. And I love traveling with you guys. I love eating great food with you guys. I love cooking for you guys. I love doing it all for you guys. Everything goes food wise here. This is what we call, this is what we actually, because we make cooking fun here. That's what we do actually. And I appreciate you to do that for you because I love cooking. I love cooking for you. I love cooking for people with great ingredients, great food, and great recipes. So yeah, and thank you guys for allowing me to do that. So, you know what I mean? So anyway, all right, I'm rambling.